first and foremost, all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Prophet. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone. Those are the men that I follow, all right? And those are the men that I learned from. So with that, shalom. Real quick, let's get Jeremiah 17:4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy heritage that gave thee. And I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land which thou knowest not. America, all right? The Lord discontinued the nation of Israel. And that's why we're over here serving out our punishment. In the land which thou knowest not, for ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever. So yeah, the Lord is punishing us. But now we're coming back. See? That new song is being sang. Right? The truth is being declared. That great awakening is happening. The Lord is using his men, starting with so-called Jakes, but not Jakes, but so-called Negroes, all right? Who is from the tribe of Judah, Ephraim, right? You got the Puerto Ricans from the tribe of Ephraim, and you Native Americans. Now he's using us to bring y'all down, basically. You see? He used y'all, what is it, Psalms the 83rd? Is it Psalms the 83rd crew? No, it's not Psalms 80. Is it the Psalms 83rd? Let me see. I have it down here. Yeah, the Psalms the 83rd crew. Starting with Esau, Edom, and he used the other nations to bring us down. Now we're bringing them down. Now it's our turn. All right? So Matthew 24:14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all of the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. So we out here testifying. This was all prophetic. This was prophesied in the scriptures. Let's go ahead and get Deuteronomy 28 and 63. I knew that was going to happen.
I'm 75.
So yeah, we're out here prophesying the downfall of Esau Edom's world. It's that time. Once the 144,000 is sealed, it's a wrap. Deuteronomy 28 and 63, and it shall come to pass that as Yahweh rejoice over you to do good and multiply you, so the Lord will rejoice over you to destroy you and to bring you to naught. And ye shall be plucked from off the land whither thou goest to possess it. And the Lord shall gather you, Salakia, and Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people, and he did. That's why in Isaiah, I want to say the 14th chapter, you know, when this is all over, he's going to have to sift. There's going to be strangers that comes up, you know. And them strangers is talking about basically tares. They're going to be looking like the other nations. I'm sorry. They're going to be looking like wheat, not tares. Because tare is basically you other nations, starting with Esau, Edom. If your father goes back to them who are outside the temple, all right, starting with Esau, Edom, and the other nations, Father goes back, it goes into Numbers 1 and 18, then you are who your father is. The progenitor, right? You are who your father is. Now, if your father, you'll be labeled as a tear. Now, if your father goes back to the nation of Israel, you 12 tribes, then you will be a wheat. And that's them strangers coming back in the last days. I think it's Isaiah 14. Correct me if I'm wrong. So the Lord scattered us, which was a good thing. It was a gift and a curse. Because it was a good thing because Esau don't know how to, if he can number us, he'll be able to do away with us. I'm going to keep reading. Well, I'm going to read it over. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from one end of the earth, even to other, right? And they shall serve other gods, which neither thou nor the fathers have known, even with a stone. Hey, man, it's been happening through all 7 captivities, serving other gods. And every time we will cry out to the Lord, he will hear our cries. But this time he was like, you know what? Nah. I'm gonna discontinue y'all from y'all heritage. Y'all ain't gonna be able to y'all ain't even gonna know my name. Which was spoken in Jeremiah 17:4. Right? So he scattered us across the whole world. Let's get Jeremiah 16:11. I can barely see out here. Jeremiah 16:11, and it reads, Then shalt thou say unto them, because your fathers have forsaken me, says Yahweh, and have walked after other gods, and have served them, and have worshipped them, and have forsaken me, and have not kept my laws. And ye have done worse than your fathers. Whew. Which we are, our fathers coming back. You know, coming back in that light, did the same thing over and over. For those who can receive it. For behold, ye walk every one after the imagination of his evil heart, that they may not hearken unto me. We didn't want to listen. Therefore will I cast you out of this land into a land that ye know not. There we are. Neither ye your fathers, right? And it reads, Therefore will I cast you out of this land into a land that ye know not. And that's why we're over here in America. We didn't know this land, right? Neither ye your fathers, and there shall ye serve other gods day and night, where I will show you favor. Therefore, behold, the days come, says Yahweh, that it shall no more be said that Yahweh liveth that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. Right? And that happened over there in Egypt. He delivered us the first time. Well, he delivered us the first time. But the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, over here, and from all the lands whither he had driven them. He was scattered everywhere. And I will bring them again into their land that I gave it to their fathers, which was you, which is the land of the promise, which was promised to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jerusalem. going to get that back. You see? So, yep, let's get Jeremiah 16 and 11. Salaki, I just read that. Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Because the Lord discontinued us from our heritage. You see? And he put us over here, and this was the worst captivity. Over here in America. But, you know, payback's coming. You know, payback. I know you bitch niggas from way back. You knew he wouldn't play that. You knew the Lord wasn't going to play that, man. But, you know, they want to see if our Lord be true. Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again, which was Jerusalem. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, slaves. And no man shall buy you. No man shall save us. No man shall redeem us. So, did away with our heritage. He cut us off from being he cut us off from being a nation. Starting with Esau, Edom. And the other nations, the Psalms 83rd crew. Let's go ahead and grab Second Chronicles 7 and 14. Because we're being woken up again. Them dry bones. Ezekiel 37 chapter. So now we're coming to light. Second Chronicles 7 and 14, and it reads, if my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves, right? Yasharala. He is the Prince of Power. If my people which are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray and seek and face and turn from their wickedness, if everybody in Israel would turn and call on his name, the Lord will be right here, right now. But that ain't going to happen. Because Jake's a stiff-necked people. And turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heavens and forgive their sins, and I will heal their land. So all we had to do is, and that's what we did back in the day. You know, through all the other captivities, we would cry, the Lord would hear our voice, and he would come back and save us. This time he was like, you know what? I'm discontinuing y'all. Y'all ain't even gonna know my name. You know? Let's get Deuteronomy 26 and 6. What the 144,000 going to get him. You know? And that's why we're into, that's why we're laboring in this truth. Deuteronomy 26 and 6. It was prophesied. It prophesied the downfall of their kingdom. Until the elect, the 144,000 is sealed. Deuteronomy 26 and 6, and it reads, and the Egyptians evil entreated us, and afflicted us, and laid upon us hard bondage. And when we cried unto the Lord, here it go, Yahweh, our fathers, the Lord heard our getting excited. And the Lord heard our voice and looked on our afflictions and our labor and our oppression. And the Lord brought us forth out of Egypt with a mighty hand and with the outstretched arm and with a great terribleness and with signs and wonders. So yeah, the Lord always heard our cries. But not this last one. See? Let's grab Isaiah 12 and 4. Took the name away from us. Right? Because he took the name from us, but he was going to get it back in the last days to the 144,000. The ones that will be exalting his name. Isaiah 12 and 4, and in that day shall ye say, praise ye Yahweh, call upon his name, declare his doings, among the people, make mention that his name is exalted. And that's what we're doing. And that's why you see all hell breaking loose. And we know they're coming, but that's part of the, that's the tribulation. You know, they're coming because they want to know if their God be true, but they're going to find out. They're going to find out right when they're about to put that piece of steak in their mouth. Let's go ahead and get, what was that, Isaiah? Baruch 2:29. As soon as he's about to fill his belly. Baruch 2:29, and it reads, if ye will not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall be turned into a small number among the nations, where I would scatter them. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. Yep. Out of the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. And here we are. He's giving us the name back, going back into, what was it, Jeremiah 17:4. We're remembering ourselves. In the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves, and shall know that I am the Lord your power, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear. And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity, and think upon my name. Hey, call Halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah. Let's go ahead and grab Judge 6:6. Judges 6:6. And it reads, and Israel was greatly impoverished because of the Midianites, and the children of Israel cried unto Yahweh. Once again, going into these captivities, always crying to the Lord. You want to cry on him, yeah, Shalom. You want to cry on him when you're doing bad. See, that was the brother I used to teach with. Mawazar, good brother. Learned a lot from the brother. And still learning from the brother. But we had to depart ways. Getting right back into it, and the children of Israel cried unto Yahweh, and it came to pass when the children of Israel cried unto Yahweh because of the Midianites, that Yahweh sent the prophet unto the children of Israel, which said unto them, thus says Yahweh of power of Israel, I brought you up from Egypt and brought you forth out of the house of bondage. So we always heard our cries. period. Isaiah 11:11. So yeah, we're only out here serving out our punishment. We are yet in captivity. All right? There's only one people that was in slavery. Okay? Whether you accept it or not. Gotta put it like that for people to walk past, looking all stupid. Isaiah 11:11, and there shall come to pass in that day that Yahweh shall set his hand again the second time. Whoo. To recover the remnant of the people which shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea. And it shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. There it is. This gospel shall be preached to the four corners of the earth, and then the end shall come. Going into all these nations where we were scattered. That diaspora. Man, that was beautiful. Grab it. Nah, I don't want to. Yeah. I'll grab it. Psalms 106. I forget what it is, though. Psalms 106. And 38. Psalms 106 and 36. I'll start at 34. They did not destroy the nations concerning whom Yahweh commanded them. Yeah, it goes into the story of Job. You can only do what the Lord allows you. But were mingled among the heathen and learned their works. Yep. And they served their idols, which were a snare unto them. Yea, they sacrificed their sons, which they're doing today. All right? And their daughters unto devils, and shed innocent blood, even the blood of their sons and of the daughters, right? Whom they sacrificed unto the idols of Canaan. Got a Canaanite woman right now across the street looking at it. She know we're different. And the land was polluted with blood. Thus were they defiled with their own works, and went born with their own inventions. Yep. Therefore was the wrath of the Lord kindled against his people, once again, in so much that he abhorred his own inheritance. Woo. And he gave them into the hand of the heathen. And they that hated them ruled over them. Their enemies also oppressed them, and they were brought into subjection under their hand. Man, you can't make this up, man. So-called Jews, man, you don't fit this. You do not fit this, man. Let's go ahead and grab Jeremiah. Jeremiah 23 and 6. Because y'all got us now. This is the last one. Jeremiah 23 and 6. See? Jake waking up. This is our last captivity. Right? Because we're exalting his name. We're being woken up. Jeremiah 23:6, and it reads, in his days Judah shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell safely, and this is his name, whereby he shall be called the Lord our righteousness. Flames. Let me go back and get Deuteronomy 26:6. Nah, you know what? Let me get Malachi 4:5. Now I'm gonna end it with Deuteronomy 23:6. It's not it. 26 and 6. And it reads, Jeremiah 16 and 11. Let me try that. Jeremiah 16 and 11. Because we're remembering ourselves, man. And that's why shit is happening. Now you got martial law. They just released like all these troops in like 20 states. And we know they're coming after the men of the Lord. See? In the land of our captivity, we will remember ourselves, which we are, and now it's paybacks for these damn crackers, these damn Edomites. All right. So with that, all praises due to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Pakadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Shalom.